The night is quiet, but my heart still remembers shadows of a love we lost in the rain. Through broken dreams and faded September, I still hear your voice calling my name. Though the tears have fallen like thunder, I'm still reaching for your light. Through the silence I wonder, can love survive the night? Like a beautiful rock ballad from the 80s, a song still plays in my soul. Every note is a memory of you and me, a fire that time can't control, a fire that time can't burn, and echoes of forever we belong. Love still alive when the rain is gone. Guitar whispers where the pain used to linger. Soft rock rhythms heal the scars inside. Your touch returns like a ghost on my fingers, bringing back the warmth we couldn't hide. And though the road has taken us farther, the melody still holds on tight. Every heartbeat grows softer, but our song shines through the night. Like a beautiful rock ballad from the 80s, our song still plays in my soul. Every note is a memory of you and me, a fire that time can't control, a fire that time we belong. Echoes of forever we belong. Love still alive, the rain is gone. Ballads never fade away. They carry the truth of our hearts. Slow rock dreams in the night they'll stay, a love too strong to fall apart. And when tomorrow brings a brand new dawn, we'll find our place when the rain is gone. In the silence, I still hear our song forever playing when the rain is gone. I thought I'd never see the light again, been walking through the darkness for so long. My heart was just a hollow shell back then, but somewhere in the silence I grew strong. The nights were cold and endless in my head. I couldn't find the pieces of my soul. But morning came and chased away the dread. Slowly I began to feel more whole. Now I'm breathing again, like the first time in years. All the pain that I carried is fading with my tears. There's a warmth in my chest where the cold used to be. I'm alive, I'm alive. I'm finally free. Scars are still there, there underneath my skin. They don't hurt the way they used to do. I'm learning how to trust and love. I'm learning how to see the world brand new. The sun breaks through my window every day, reminds me that the darkness always ends. I feel my broken heart begin to mend. I feel like I can start to hope again. Now I'm breathing again, like the first time in years. All the pain that I carried is fading with my tears. There's a warmth in my chest where the cold used to be. I'm alive, and I'm finally free. Every sunrise brings me closer to the person I'm meant to be. Every breath feels like redemption from the hurt that was killing me. Now I'm breathing again, like the first time in years. All the pain that I carried has faded with my tears. There's a fire in my chest where the emptiness used to be. I'm alive, and I'm finally free. I'm finally free. Been walking through the storm so long, I lost sight of where I'm meant to be. Heavy clouds above my heart, can't remember feeling free. But something shifted in the air, a quiet change I can't deny. Oh, the weight is lifting now. Somehow, when the rain is gone, I'll be clear again. When the rain is gone, I can breathe again. All the hurt I've known, washing clean away. When the rain is gone, I'll find my way. Used to think the sun forgot how to break through all this gray. Now I feel it on my skin, warming up another day. Every drop that falls behind leaves me lighter than before. Oh, the weight is lifting now. Oh, I can see somehow. When the rain is gone, I'll be clear again. When the rain is gone, I can breathe again. All the hurt I've known, washing clean away. When the rain is gone, I'll find my way. La 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 la, I can see the sky. Every storm must end, every wound can mend. I'm not lost, just learning how to bend. When the rain is gone, oh, I'll be clear again. When the rain is gone, I can breathe again. I'll find my way. Yeah, I'll find my way. Turn on the news again. Same faces, different pain. Tell me how we got here, standing on the edge of fear. You say it's not our fight, but I can't sleep at night, knowing somewhere hearts are breaking while we're safe and sound, forsaken. Can you feel it too? This weight of the world on our shoulders, getting harder to move as the fire grows colder. We're just trying to get through another day pretending we're bolder, but the weight of the world keeps pulling us under. Remember when we used to care about the children over there? Now we scroll and look away. Another headline, another day. I see it in your tired eyes. We've learned to rationalize, but in the quiet moments after, truth cuts through the nervous laughter. What are we becoming when compassion feels like running? Can you feel it too? This weight of the world on our shoulders, getting harder to move as the fire grows colder. We're just trying to get through another day pretending we're bolder, but the weight of the world keeps pulling us under. Maybe I'm naive to think we could pull back from the brink, but if we don't feel anything, what's the point of everything? Can you feel it too? This weight of the world on our shoulders, getting harder to move as the fire grows colder. We're still trying to get through another day pretending we're bolder, but the weight of the world, the weight of the world keeps pulling us under. You say you're fine, but I can see the way your hands are shaking. Another sleepless night for me, watching everything that's breaking. And I've been here before, standing at your door, wondering if you let me in. But I can't save you from yourself tonight. Can't be the one to make it right. So I'll walk away before we both just fall apart. I'll walk away with what's left of mine. You used to laugh at silly things, now silence fills the spaces. I remember what we used to be before you wore these faces. And I've been here before, standing at your door, but I can't save you from yourself tonight. Can't be the one to make it right. So I'll walk away before we both just fall apart. I'll walk away with what's left of my heart. I gave you everything I had, stayed when others would have fled. But loving you is killing me, and I'm already half dead. But I can't save you from yourself tonight. Can't be the one to make it right. So I'll walk away before we both just fall apart. I'll walk away with what's left of my heart. What's left of my heart. Walk away with what's left of my heart. Your eyes used to find me across any crowded room. Now they search for something else, something I can't give you. You're slipping through my fingers like water through the cracks. I watch you build your walls up high while I'm still looking back. The silence cuts much deeper than any words you'd say. I'm holding on to nothing here while you just drift away. But I'm still breathing even when you're not here. You don't see me anymore, standing right beside you, fighting for what we had before. Already decided that this love ain't worth the pain, that this love ain't worth the pain. You don't see me anymore, standing in the rain. Remember when you'd call my name and I'd come running fast? Those days feel like a lifetime now, nothing built to last. Searching for an exit sign from everything we built, while I'm here picking up the pieces of all this love you've spilled. But I'm still breathing, even when you're not here. You don't see me anymore. Standing right beside you, fighting for what we had before. Already decided that this love ain't worth the pain. That this love ain't worth the pain. You don't see me anymore. Standing in my lane. Maybe I should let you go. Stop trying to make you stay. But my heart, it won't listen to what my head's been trying to say. You don't see me anymore. Standing right beside you, fighting for what we had before. Already decided that this love ain't out to save. That this love ain't worth the pain. Don't see it anymore. You don't see it anymore. Standing in the rain. Your eyes used to find me, now they look right through.
I'm standing here where we used to be. The empty room still holds your trace. My skin remembers what I can't see. The way you used to touch my face. Every nerve still calls your name. Though you're gone, the feeling stays. I close my eyes and there you are, like electricity through my veins. Your touch, it burns right through me, even when you're not around. Your touch, it's all that I need, but you're nowhere to be found. I'm reaching for what isn't there. Your touch. These hands of mine, they shake alone. You used to fit so well in yours. Now every surface feels like stone compared to what we had before. The phantom pressure on my arm reminds me of your gentle charm. I close my eyes and there you are, like fire running through my soul. Your touch, it burns right through me, even when you're not around. Your touch, it's all that I need, but you're nowhere to be found. I'm reaching for what isn't there. Your touch, your touch, your touch.
You called last night, said you couldn't sleep. Your voice so quiet, like you're far from me. Time stands still, but hearts can heal. Can we find our way back home? Can we learn to love again? Can we wash away the hurt? Can we start where we begin? Can we? Morning breaks slow through your window pane. You're sitting there like you're scared of change. Time stands still, but hearts can heal. Can we? Can we find our way back home? Can we learn to love again? Can we wash away the hurt? Can we start where we begin? Can we? All those fights, all those tears don't have to define what we are, what we were, what we still could be. Can we? Can we find our way back home? Can we learn to love again? Can we wash away the hurt? Can we start where we begin? Can we reach for me and take your hand? Can we? Your hands shake when you text me back. Just 3 words, but they feel like cracks in this wall we built between us. I can see the hurts you're hiding. These bruised knuckles tell the story of the fights we couldn't win. But I still feel your touch like fire on my skin. Even when you're not here, even when you're gone, your fingerprints are burned into my bones. Oh, your touch stays with me. Your touch stays with me. You said sorry through a DM last night. Said you'd have missed the way we used to fight. About nothing, about everything. Now we can't even say hello. knuckles tell the story of the fights we couldn't win. But I still feel your touch like fire on my skin. Even when you're not here, even when you're gone, your fingerprints are burned into my bones. Oh, your touch stays with me. Your touch stays with me. Remember when we danced in your kitchen to the sound of our phones ringing. Now I'm standing here alone, but your hands are still on me. Your hands are still on me. But I still feel your touch like fire on my skin. Even when you're not here, even when you're gone, your fingerprints are burned into my bones. Oh, your touch stays with me. Your touch stays with me. These bruised knuckles from the door I slammed still ache when I think of your hands. Your touch stays with me. Oh, your touch stays with me. I don't leave flowers at your door. I don't write poems anymore. I just keep your name inside where no one sees and none can find. You live in every breath I take, in dreams I don't want to wake. I love you from the quiet, from the places you don't see, from behind the words I never said and the thoughts you left in me. You won't hear it in a song, but it's where my heart belongs. I'm here, loving you from the quiet. You laugh in crowds I'll never meet. You walk on streets I can't repeat, but I still know the way you move, like every second proves the truth. You'll never feel my fingertips, but I still hold you when I drift. I love you from the quiet, from the corners of my chest, from the silence when the stars come out. My heart won't let you rest. There's no stage, there's no applause, just the echo of what was. Still here, loving you. From the quiet, where my voice will never reach, but I sing in every still moment where your name feels close to me. And though you'll never turn around, and love still holds me down, I'm here, always here, loving you from the quiet, from the quiet. I love you. You're still there, been thinking about us late. Remember when we said forever, young and reckless, thought we'd never break apart like this. Now I'm staring at these walls, missing all your midnight calls. What did we dismiss? Come back home to me, come back home. On these empty rooms ain't right. Come back home to me. Come back home, done with lonely nights. Saw your picture on my phone, realized I can't do this alone. Heart's been beating wrong. All the fights we had before don't matter anymore. You're where I belong. Come back home to me, come back home. Come, these empty rooms ain't right. Come back home to me. Come back home, I'm done with lonely nights. I was stubborn, you were too, but baby, I still need you. Through silence, through the pain, wanna hold you once again. Come back home to me, come back home. These empty rooms ain't right. Come back home to me, to me. Come back home, we'll lonely nights. Hey, still waiting here. Come back home. I see your name on every street sign. Wonder if you still drive that old car. The years have passed like summer rain, but here I am not getting far. All the miles I've traveled just to find what I left behind. I'm coming home to you tonight, through the couldn't win. The words we threw like broken stone. Now I see what mattered then was never meant to stand alone. The pride that drove me to the edge has crumbled like a paper ledge. All the miles I've traveled just to find what I left behind. I'm coming home to you tonight. Through the darkness, past the pain. All the roads that led me wrong brought me back to you again. I'm coming home to you tonight, where my restless heart belongs. I've been running from the truth so long. The love was right there all along. Every sunset, every dawn, just reminding me you're gone. But tonight I think it right. Tonight I end this lonely fight. I'm coming home to you tonight. Through the darkness, past the pain. All the roads that let me roam brought me back to you again. I'm coming home to you tonight, where my restless heart belongs. I'm coming home to you tonight, where my restless heart belongs. I see you standing in the doorway. Same smile, but something's changed. We've been walking through the darkness. Now the sky is rearranged. I remember all the fighting, words we couldn't take back then. But here we are, still breathing, learning how to start again. And the storm clouds disappear when you're holding me near. After the rain falls down, after the rain falls down, we find our way somehow. We find our way somehow. The sun breaks through the clouds. The sun breaks through the clouds. After the rain falls down, after the rain falls down. Your hand reaches out to touch me, like the first time that we met. All those months of bitter silence, now I'm trying to forget. Every tear was worth the healing, every scar led us back home. Now I know we're so much stronger than we ever were alone. And the storm clouds disappear when you're holding me near. After the rain falls down, after the rain falls down, we find our way somehow. We find our way somehow. The sun breaks through the clouds. The sun breaks through the clouds. After the rain puddles are washing away all the shame. Every argument and every quarter got slammed. Made us realize what we got, made us understand. Just understand that love ain't perfect, it's messy and real. When the storm passes, that's when you can heal. So I'm taking your hand and I'm making a vow that we're different people, we're different now. Where the lightning strikes and the thunder roars, but we still stand when it's all done for. Let the rain fall, let it wash us clean. Cause after the rain, that's when we're free. After the rain falls down, after the rain falls down, we find our way somehow, we find our way somehow. The sun breaks through the clouds, the sun breaks through the clouds. After the rain falls down, after the rain falls down, the rain falls down. After the rain falls down, we find our way somehow. After the rain falls down. Found your letter in my drawer today. 3 years old, yellow at the edges. Words you wrote when we believed everything would stay the same. But seasons change, time moves on, and I'm still here, holding pieces of what was. Can you hear me calling your name through the years that pulled us apart? Remember summer by the lake, your hand in mine, we made promises, carved our names into that tree. Thought forever meant something then. The seasons change, time moves on, and I'm still here, holding pieces of what was. Can you hear me calling your name through the years that couch in your living room before the world came crashing through. You had that way of seeing things that made the ordinary feel like everything. Now I'm standing in the same old place, but I can barely see your face. Do you remember when we thought we'd never end? Those days are calling out your name. Do you remember when we swore we'd always be the same two people we used to be? Do you remember when? You always said that we'd find our way through every storm and rainy day, but seasons change, and so did you. And I got lost inside the truth. The photographs are fading now, but I can still recall somehow the way you'd hold me when I cry before we learned to say goodbye. Do you remember when we thought we'd never end? Those days are calling out your name. Do you remember when we swore we'd always be the same two people we used to be? I drive past all our old homes, hoping that you might want to turn back time and try again to be who we were back then. Do you remember when we thought we never end? Those days are calling out your name. Do you remember when we swore we'd always be the same two people we used to be? Do you remember when we thought we'd never end? Those days are calling out your name. Remember when we thought we had it all figured out, 16 and bulletproof, nothing could bring us down. Used to stay up late, talk about our plans. Now I'm looking back, wish I could understand all those nights we wasted, all those fights we started, all the love we threw away. If I could tell you now what I know somehow, would you listen then? Would you hear me when I say slow down? Don't rush it out. These days won't last, they go too fast. Back then, back then, back then, we were so sure. Back then, back then, back then, hearts were so pure. Remember that summer night down by the old train tracks? Said we'd never change, never look back. Thought we were invincible, kings of our small town. Now I see the truth, we were just kids around. All those dreams we chased, all those plans we made, all the time we gave away. If I could tell you now what I know somehow, would you listen then? Would you hear me when I say slow down? Don't rush it out. These days won't last, they go too fast. Back then, we were so sure. Back then, hearts were so pure. I tell you, hold her close, don't let the moment go. Call your mom tonight, tell dad you love him right. Those fights aren't worth it, that pain ain't permanent. If I could tell you now what I know somehow, would you listen then? Would you hear me when I say slow down? Don't rush it out. These days won't last, they go too fast. Back then, we thought we knew. Back then, if only we knew. Back then, we were so young. Back then. Standing here after all these years, used to cross the street when I saw you coming. Heart would skip a beat, but for different reasons. Now we're face to face at this crowded bar. Wonder if you feel it too. This weight between us. Time has a way of changing everything, but the hurt remains in the space between. Here we are again, old wounds and bitter ends, talking to an enemy who used to be my friend. Words we never said, dancing in my head. How do we become strangers in the end? Remember summer nights when we ruled this town. Thought we'd never fight, never let each other down. But pride got in the way, and we drew our lines. Said things we can't take back, left it all behind. Time has a way of changing everything, but the hurt remains in the space between. Here we are again, old wounds and bitter ends, talking to an enemy who used to be my friend. Words we never said, dancing in my head. How do we become strangers in the end? I've been thinking about the way things used to be, back when you and me were thickest family. But somewhere along the way we lost our grip, let our egos drive us to this battleship. Now I'm looking at your face across this room, and I'm wondering if there's still a chance to bloom past the anger and the years of silent rage. Maybe we can turn another page, 'cause honestly I miss the way you laughed at all my stupid jokes and photographs. We were bulletproof until we weren't, Now we're standing here with bridges burned. But what if we could find a different way to heal the wounds from yesterday? Maybe we could try to leave the past behind. Find a middle ground where forgiveness can be found. Here we are again, old wounds and bitter ends, talking to an enemy who used to be my friend. Words we never said, dancing in my head. Maybe we can mend what we thought was at an end. After all these years, something in the way you laugh at my jokes, even when they're not that funny. The way you lean a little closer when we talk makes the ordinary feel like something. I'm walking on a tightrope here between friendship and something more, close enough to wonder, close enough to hope. Send those messages late at night sometimes, just checking if I'm still awake. When you say my name, it sounds different now, like maybe you're testing how it breaks. I'm walking on a tightrope here between friendship and something more, close enough to wonder, close enough to hope. Every accidental touch, every glance that lasts too long, I'm reading between the lines, but I might be reading wrong. So here we are, pretending nothing's changed, while everything's changing underneath. And maybe that's the beauty of this game, when words would only complicate what we believe. I'm walking on a tightrope here between friendship and something more, close enough to wonder, close enough to hope, close enough to wonder. If you're feeling what I'm feeling too, close enough to wonder. Close enough to wonder.
Yeah. I wake up every morning with this weight upon my chest. Something's been changing, but I can't put it to rest. The walls are closing in on me, but I keep moving through. A, B, A, B. Tell me why it feels so hard to keep my head above the water. A, B, B, A. I'm holding on when everything's falling apart. I'm holding on with these pieces of my heart. Even when I can't see the light, I'm holding on tonight. Holding on, A, B, T, C. I remember when things were simple, when the world made perfect sense. Now I'm stumbling through the darkness. Every step feels so intense, but something deep inside me says I've got to see this through. A, B, B. Tell me why it feels so hard to keep my head above the water. Baby, I'm holding on when everything's falling apart. I'm holding on with these pieces of my heart. Even when I can't see the light, I'm holding on tonight. Holding on, FBBC. Maybe tomorrow will be different. Maybe I'll find my way back home. All I know is I can't give up now. I won't face this alone. I'm holding on, and everything's falling apart. I'm holding on with these pieces of my heart. Even when I can't see light, I'm holding on tonight. Holding on, A, baby, C, C.
The wind still blows through that old cafe where you once smiled and looked my way. Your coffee cup, the corner booth, all haunted now with bitter truth. I swore I'd always understand, but I watched you slip right through my hands. Now I'm standing in the place where we used to face the rain, where your laugh could heal the silence in my soul. And I'd give anything to go back and feel that flame before the world turned love so cold. I lost you in the shifting sand, right where we used to stand. echoes dance along these walls. I hear your name in every call. I tried to build a life again, but all the colors turned to gray since then. I thought forever meant the same, but now I whisper through the shade. Now I'm standing in the place where we used to face the rain, where your laugh could heal the silence in my soul. I'd give anything to go back and feel that flame, for the world turned love so cold. I lost you in the shifting sand, right where we used to stand. I wish I fought a little harder, held longer, loved you smarter. Now I trace your name in it, playing somehow you still care. I'm still standing in the place where we used to dream so brave, where forever felt so close inside our heads. And I trade all I had just to live that day again, before regret took over plan. I lost you in the shifting sand, right where we used to stand.